Bonjour, I am Teacher Paul and I teach French. Today we are learning the French subject pronoun on. But before watching this, make sure to check my video about subject pronouns. Okay, ready? So let's explore the magic of on together. The pronoun on is a bit more special than the others because it can have different meaning. But don't worry, it's not very complicated. Let's have a look at the 4 meanings of on. On as an informal nous. This is the most common use of the pronoun on, so if you have to remember one thing from this video, this is it. If you listen to French people talking, you'll probably notice that they rarely use nous. It's because on is commonly used as a replacement for nous in casual conversations. Let's see an example. Émilie et moi, on va au musée. By using on instead of nous here, I make the conversation warmer and more casual. You can, of course, use nous if you want. The meaning will stay the same, but nous is mostly used in formal writing or by politicians and TV hosts. It is more fit for a professional situation. On for one or more undetermined persons. The subject pronoun on often represents one or more undetermined people, which means we don't know exactly who those people are. It's like saying someone or people without giving their names. Par exemple, on t'appelle au téléphone. In this example, I don't know who is calling, so I can use on. Easy, right? On to refer to people in general. On is also often used to refer to people in general. Let's take a look. En Angleterre, on conduit à gauche. In this case, on stands for the English people in general. On for everyone or general statements. On can also mean everyone or be used to make general statements. Let's look at this sentence. On doit respecter la nature. In this sentence, on represents everyone on the planet. Now that we discovered the meanings of on, let's see how to conjugate a verb with it. How to conjugate a verb with on. When we use the subject pronoun on in French and want to conjugate a verb, we treat it as if we were talking about one person or one thing. So, we use the il-elle singular form of the verb. Par exemple, if you want to say we like cats, you cannot say on aimons les chats. No. Instead, you have to say on aime les chats. Now that we've looked at the verb conjugation with on, let's dive into the adjective agreements. How to agree adjectives with on. Remember that in French, an adjective always agrees with what it describes. So if my adjective describes something feminine, the adjective will take its feminine form. When we agree the adjective with on, we need to think about what on means, who it's replacing, and then make the adjective agree accordingly. For example, when on equals nous, well, the subject here represents more than one person. So, my adjective will always have to be plural. Par exemple, on est content. On est contente. As you can see, the adjective content takes an S here because on represents two persons. What about when on equals people in general? What do you think? Should we add an S? Well, for this one, you will have to keep it singular, because on stands for everyone. Regarding the gender, on is usually masculine, so when in doubt, stick with masculine. Par exemple, à l'adolescence, on est souvent fatigué. But always remember to stick to the context. So if you know that on represents a feminine group, then make sure to use the feminine version of the adjective. Par exemple, quand on est enceinte, on est fatigué. Et voilà, you now know all there is to know about the French subject pronoun on. Don't forget to practice using the pronoun in your own sentences and share them with me in the comments below. Thanks for joining me today and see you in the next video. À bientôt!